Hi all, and welcome back to your channel. Today I'm at the Anglican Cathedral and I'm going to do some infrared photography down in St James's Cemetery. I'm called St James's Gardens now, but yeah, I'm going to head down there, get some photography done in infrared, see how it comes out, and I might tell a few stories. I know a little bit of history about the gardens, so yeah, I'll go through that. And if it's something you like, I'll do more. Let's head in. So it used to be a stone quarry, this, until mid 1800s, thereabouts, and once all the stone had been exhausted, they turned it into a cemetery. Now the stone in here has been used to build some of the most iconic buildings in Liverpool. You can see on the walls there's where it's all been chipped away. It's not like a clean cut, you know what I mean? So they made this entrance here by cutting into the stone. Eerie to walk down, to be fair. It's a nice quiet place to relax, to walk around. There's a called St James Mount down here. Let's take a little walk down here before I start taking photographs. A lot of people don't even know this is here, which is surprising because it's a hidden gem. So this gate here, I think there's going to be an access to the cathedral, but it collapsed apparently, and they filled it in and it never got used. But you can see on the walls there's stonemasons I've put the initials into the walls with dates and stuff like that. More here. And I think just the quarry work as well, that they've put theirs in. There's one there, it says PD 1797. Then obviously you've got your graffiti. But yeah, just a lot of history down here in the age of it. Anyway, that's when I'm going to start taking my photographs anyway. So let me see how this looks from here, because the best thing about infrared photography is the sunnier it is, the better the photographs. But it's not very sunny today, but it is quite green. There's lots of light and shadows going on, so hopefully that'll play into my hands today. So I just need to get my settings sorted, then I'll be off. Should have done this before I left the house, but missed the last minute. Right, there we go, all sorted on that one. So let's take a quick picture there. And that looks, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously it'll look better when it's when I've got it all downloaded. So I'm at 1/60th of a second at the moment. I want to up me shutter speed, so I'm going to adjust more settings. No, I can't go any lower. Can't go any lower on me aperture. Yeah, I can go well lower on the aperture, so that's a lot better. There you go, 1/250th of a second at 2.8. Let's see how that turns out. I'm carrying my drone with me because I'm going to get some aerial shots while I'm here as well. Obviously in colour, my drone's not infrared. If there's something that you like, let me know in the comments. I'll do more of it. Just going to take a little walk around and have a little talk. So I like the look of them trees there. It's all dark underneath and the light on top. So that turns out. Yeah, nice and moody the way I wanted it. Go that way around. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, it's reportedly to be one of the most haunted places out there. Let me just get that shot of the trees with the cathedral in the background. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but I'll see it when I take the photograph. That's gonna look good. Got my composition right, I think. No, I need to. There we go. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I like that. Bring the exposure down a touch. See how that looks. Very nice. Yeah, it's meant to be one of the most haunted places in Liverpool. I've been down here loads of times, never seen a ghost. But I'm open-minded, let's put it that way. I like the look of that tree. That'll come up dark, and the light in the background might just, I'll get the tree on the left hand side for some composition. Get lower and use the path as a leading line. Yeah, that's there. Just an exposure, a bit dark. Right. I'll put my mistakes on as well to show you that I'm not perfect. But it's easily remedied. That's nice. It's really nice, that one. Yeah, I won't tell you a story about everyone in here, but there's one that really interests me down here on the left hand side. And also this is a carving in the wall, but it's got a strange backstory to it. There's in the middle. Bring some cracker shots to this camera. Yeah, the exposure is perfect on that. Just bring it down a touch. So that looks get a bit lower. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so let's get down here. Here it is here. So don't know if you can see on the camera, but I'll just here. It says Little Grace. Now, the story goes with this. There was I think it was like a warden or something walking through the cemetery, and he saw a little girl crying, and he asked what was wrong, and the little girl said that she was buried here, but she hadn't got an official grave. So that obviously freaked the warden out, and he did a little bit of digging, and it turns out that behind this wall, so just across the road, there's a road behind these walls, there's some houses, and apparently there's a little girl called Grace who lived there, whose dad brought her up, who's single dad, and she'd been playing down here, and she'd caught pneumonia. He put her to bed, went to work, as the story goes. So he left the little girl, I think she was about 9 years old, 9 years old, left her on her own. When he came home, she'd passed away. But he didn't want to get into trouble, so he knew one of the grave diggers in this cemetery, and he asked if he could bury her here. So they brought the body down, and apparently she's buried here somewhere. This is where the guy saw her, and he come down and engraved her name into the wall here. Little Grace. So I'll take some better videos on my phone as well, and I'll incorporate them into the video, and, you know, you'll have a better understanding. But yeah, strange one. It's just a carving, it could be in anything, or it could be an old wives' tale. Right, the Huskisson mausoleum in the background there. Exposure is almost dead on. There we go. 250 of a second, got the tree down the left hand side of the shot. Take that. Nice. Yeah, so if that interests you, let me know. I've got loads of stories about down here. Got loads of stories about Liverpool, to be fair. Bit of a I like ghost stories. Just gonna take a picture of the cathedral up here. Nice. This one here as well. I won't go into the full story of it, but this is Kitty Wilkinson. This headstone here. And if anyone knows her story, will know what a remarkable person she was. But again, if you want to know, I'll make a separate video on that, because it'll go on a bit longer. But she's done quite a lot. Let's get it in. Let's go right up the cathedral from here. Like that. Exposures blob on. Okay, nice. Excuse me. Still getting over my cold. Right, exposures well down because I'm looking into the dark here. Oh, where are we going here? There we go. Put that right up. Oh, don't like the shutter speed. I'm going to have to bring the exposure down a touch. Going to get a lot of motion blur. That should be alright. Yeah, that's alright. I like that. A little underexposed, but yeah, it works. Might even bring it down a touch more now. Yeah, happy with that. So if you can see above them walls now, see the tops of the houses, and that's where that little Grace is supposed to have lived. But when I take my drone over, I'll get a closer look anyway. I'm not going to take a picture of it because I don't think infrared will do much for it unless them trees, yeah, them trees, the hanging trees might frame it well. But that fence is completely ruining my shot. I don't even know why it's there. That's looks a little overexposed. Yeah, it is. Expose it down. Let's take it a little bit under because I like it when it's a little bit underexposed. Like that. And again with the right exposure. Yeah, that'll do me. There must be something going on in the sometime getting in, or the gate broke or something. Or something, there's some stonework on the floor as it fell off somewhere. Can't see, falling off anywhere. Okay, So this is the Huskisson Memorial anyway. This is William Huskisson, and he goes down in history as the first man, not first person to be killed by a passenger train. Stephenson's rocket. When it was coming down the track from Manchester to Liverpool, or Liverpool to Manchester, I can't remember which direction it's going. I haven't done any proper research on it, but it's the Manchester to Liverpool link anyway. And he fell on the track and the train went over his legs. I don't know if he was severed, but he was severely injured, and he died later that day, I think. And he's in here. I like to look at that tree there. And bring the exposure up. 1/3 of a second. 2.8. Nice. Very nice. I've got everything now. I've got everything in frame now, I think. I'll step back a touch. Yeah, it's better. Got the stones in the foreground. That'll do it. I'm going to go down here and get out the way, and I'll get the drone in here then. There's also some stories that are just too unbelievable. Let's see it over here. This is called Tiny Wood. Just here. I don't believe I'm saying this, but apparently this is where the leprechaun lives. And he's being seen by someone. Children, mainly. Yeah, so there's people just milling around everywhere, just relaxing. There's a guy over there reading a book with a baby in a pram. Yeah, that path will make a good shot as a leading line, so let's get lower. Yeah, that's a good shot, that. I like leading lines. Exposure a little under there, but yeah, it should be alright. I'm looking. Yeah, looks good. And again, the cathedral from here should make a good shot. I've got the low hanging tree here. Okay, trees in the background, it's well framed. The exposure's a little high, I've got to bring that down. There we go. Okay, nice. Do another one little bit underexposed. Nice. And I think I've gone on enough now, guys. Got enough photographs for to see how this video is received. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments about St James Cemetery, your own experiences, comment and let me know. Most importantly, if you like it, subscribe. If you want to hear more stories about down here or general spookiness, let me know. Okay, it's another photographer down here. Anyway, I'll leave it there and speak to you all soon. Bye.